Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss the things that you should never do to your rabbit. These things that rabbits do not tolerate, and if you keep doing them on your farm, this can actually lead to death on your farm. Sometimes you can find that you're having mortalities on your farm, but you can't really establish what could be the cause of the problem or where this mortality is coming from. So to be able to provide the best care for your bunnies, you need to understand what bunnies like and what they dislike and what you can do and what you should never do to your bunny. If you find this kind of content interesting, please stick around. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video with a colleague who has interest in rabbit farming or who is already doing rabbit farming, so that we can share knowledge here. The number one thing on our list is going to be high temperature. Guys, never subject your rabbits to extreme high temperatures because rabbits do not handle well hot temperatures. So ensure that wherever you're putting your rabbit hutch is going to be in the shade so that your rabbit is protected from the scorching sun, and also ensure that there's no any other heat source. The other thing that also you should note is that rabbits will do well in very cold weather. You don't really need to do much when it is very cold. When it is freezing, you ensure that at least your rabbit has water. Keep changing the water if you're having freezing temperatures. It's not a problem for most of us who are in Africa, but I believe in some parts of the world where they have winter, this is a challenge. What you only need to do is to ensure that the water and the feeds is not frozen. Once you have those, then your rabbits should be well. And maybe another tip which I can give you is reduce on breeding during the winter because it's going to be very difficult for you to manage the bunnies during these cold temperatures. The second item is going to be loud noise. Ensure that wherever you're putting your rabbit hutch, you don't have a lot of noise. Okay, a lot of noise is going to end up scaring your bunnies. When your bunnies are scared and running around their cages, it's most likely that they are going to be stressed. If they are living in an environment where they feel threatened, they may not thrive well. So look out for loud noises like maybe music. Though music is good for your ears, it may not be good for bunnies. Remember guys, rabbits have a sensitive hearing system better than that of humans, so they will pick even the slightest noise that your ears cannot pick well. So ensure that where you're putting your rabbit hutch, you don't have loud music, you don't have loud barking dogs, it's not too close to the road where there are cars moving all the time and having that noise sound from the cars. That is going to stress your rabbits, and you will find that your rabbits will be thumping in their cages, or they will simply be running around crazily. Another thing that you should never do to your rabbit is bathing them. Rabbits are very clean animals. They pretty take care of themselves, and you can see that all the time the rabbits are be grooming themselves and trying to keep themselves clean. So never give your rabbit a bath because this can easily give it issues. So it's basically not a good idea for you to bathe your rabbit. Your rabbit will be fine. Just ensure that you provide to it a clean home. Your rabbit hutch should be self-cleaning to allow the droppings and urine fall through, and your rabbit is going to remain clean all through and you will never need to wash it. Another thing that is not good for your rabbit and you should never do to your rabbit is to give them hay that is dusty. Remember guys, this is where sometimes snuffles come from, is that when you consistently give your bunnies hay which is not fresh, that has dust whenever they are eating the hay, they keep inhaling the dust, and this leads them to start sneezing. Remember, the hay is supposed to make up 80% of your rabbit feed. This is going to be very important because the hay helps the rabbit's digestive system to function properly, and the hay is a must for your bunny. Now, the other 20% is where now you're going to give leafy grasses if you have access to grasses. If you have pellet, that's where the pellet falls. If you're feeding concentrate feed, also that's where your concentrate feed is going to fall. Majority of the feed is hay. For the hay, you can look at options like the alfalfa. Alfalfa is very good. It has a high crude protein content. You can also look for Chloris Guyana. You can look for Timothy hay. You can look at Bracalia. Also will be a good choice for you. And normally you should get fresh hay. Fresh hay is going to be still having some kind of greenish component in it. So it's going to be better than the brown colored hay. Another thing that you should never feed your rabbit, or that rabbits don't like, is if you're going to be feeding it some sugary foods. I've seen people who want to feed their rabbit bread. They want to give their rabbit cookies and dairy products. These are not good for your rabbits. They can actually cause harm to them. So don't give your rabbits those kind of foods. Another thing that is really bad for your rabbit, that you should never do to your rabbit, is to give it a living environment that is full of droppings and urine. If you're making your cages and you have a solid floor that doesn't allow droppings and urine to fall through, that's going to be a bad idea. You need to have a self-cleaning cage if you're keeping your rabbit in a cage system. If you're keeping it in a colony setup, then ensure that you put some bedding like straws which can absorb the urine, so that the rabbit is not stepping in the urine, or it is not smelling it at least. Then you should ensure that you're cleaning or replacing the beddings regularly, which will be a lot of work for you. And that's why for us we recommend that if you're a commercial rabbit farmer, ensure that you're keeping your rabbits in cages, because that way it's going to be very easy for you to manage the hygiene. The rabbits, when they consistently smell their urine and the droppings, this is going also to give them snuffles, because the urine is high in ammonia, and then that ammonia gas was the rabbit keeps inhaling it, is what leads it to have snuffles. Guys, another thing that you should do to ensure that your rabbits have a better living is to always protect them from predators. Like we have already hinted on it, rabbits are prey animals, and trust me, they are very scared of predators. The mere looking at an animal like a cat, if you have not introduced it to them, they will be frightened and they will be running up and down trying to hide from it. So ensure that your rabbit structure or your rabbit hatch, you have made measures to ensure that it's predator proof. We have made a video previously about how you can make your rabbit farm predator proof. We will put it at the end of this video, so that when you're done watching this video, you will just transition to that next video. So if that is something that you'd like to do, please stick around, watch the video until the end, so that you are transitioned to that video. And lastly, what rabbits don't really do well with is high traffic around their rabbit hatch. Now you see that some people really want to handle their bunnies so much, and they want to take everyone that comes to their homestead to their rabbit hatch, and then they all get to handle the bunnies. The bunnies really want to be resting most of the time. Therefore, ensure that location where you're going to put your rabbit hatch is a place that is not frequently accessed by people or passes by. Just ensure that your rabbits have that private time to simply rest. It's a good thing to handle your rabbits because that also kind of cools on their temperament. But when it is too much, it can end up stressing your rabbits, especially if the rabbits are expecting. Give them a break. Don't handle them too much. Just give them that privacy so that they can enjoy their life. If you've watched the video this far, guys, please consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so that when we upload the next content, you are notified to come and watch with us. Otherwise, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so very much for the support that you're giving us here on YouTube. It's really helping us and keeping us moving. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.